Guys, Selena Gomez!
Thank you for the warm welcome.
You're very welcome. And I got to tell you, this is like a real cowbell. I had to use my muscles, and it's worth it, girl. It's all for you. All the love for you.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
So listen, I'm on Facebook Live right now, and everybody has tons of questions about you and your music and all this good stuff. So I am enjoying Bad Liar. You know what I do like about that song? Besides the fact that I think every girl has gone through exactly what you're talking about in that song, like you do something different with your voice, like the way that you sing. I almost kind of didn't recognize that it was you. Were you just kind of going off and it happened, or were you purposely trying to be like a bigger and better and sexier Selena Gomez?
Oh, no, thank you. No, genuinely, I wanted to work on something that was just an evolution from the music that I had done. So being in the studio, I actually have had Bad Liar for a year, and I've been in the studio for over a year working on music. So it's been so fun for me to try new things, and that's what I want to do. I always want to challenge myself and push myself to be better. So, it was one of those moments where I do like to try things that are different, and I'm glad that you said that because that was what I wanted. I wanted it to almost have its own voice. If you on the radio or you heard it anywhere, that it would just kind of have this, like, who is that kind of feeling?
Exactly. It's almost like you're kind of like going off on somebody, but kind of being like a sexy, aggressive girl. I don't know. I like it. It's hard to describe, but I like what you did with your voice. It was super, super sexy. Now, Bad Liar.
Thank you so much.
Bad Liar, I think every girl has gone through what you're talking about. Can you explain, for someone who hasn't really literally read through every lyric like I have, what Bad Liar is all about and what it represents?
Well, it kind of tells a story. I love music that it follows a story. It's that feeling with you, when you're obsessed with someone. When you first, like, initially, I always say the honeymoon stage, and I'm a sucker for that feeling. It's the best feeling in the whole world. And I think that, like, that feeling you can't get them out of your head. You're willing to, like, you want to dress differently, you want to eat differently, but it's not what I'm encouraging. It's more about, like, that feeling that you can't play it cool, that this
Gotcha.
is what I'm feeling in this exact moment, and I don't know how to play it cool. I'm not that girl, and I'm very much, this is who I am, this is kind of what you get, and it's worked out for me so far, I guess, but no, I definitely think that every girl can relate to that.
So you were talking about being obsessed, and yeah, I mean, whether we want to admit it or not, every chick has been there, done that. I've actually gone as far as, I'm not proud of saying, but I've gone as far as getting a guy's name tattooed across my entire back, even though the tattoo artist was like, don't do it, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm in love. And literally, I swear, like a week later, Evie was in there getting that tattoo removed. So is there anything crazy that you've thought back and you're like, oh my God, I was totally obsessed and maybe I shouldn't have done that? Have you done anything maybe not as wild, but...
Oh my gosh, of course. Are you kidding me? Like, nowadays I can't even post a picture. It's like too much. It's like it lives forever. It's like, it's a whole thing. Yeah, of course. And I love, like, I'm the kind of girl that loves tremendously big. Like, I just have always been that girl. I will give my heart and my soul to the person that I love and I'm with. So it's just how I operate. With that comes a lot, clearly, like, you understand.
Exactly. So now when people say, oh my God, Evie, you're so crazy, I'm like, excuse me, Selena Gomez is just as crazy, okay? Have you heard Bad Liar?
Yes, you could definitely say that. I give you permission.
Awesome. So I had callers earlier ask me questions for you, and some guy called in, Richard, and he was like that he grew up with your music, and he wants to know how is it that you feel in the beginning of your career compared to now, and how you've evolved with your music. What has changed about you?
It's really interesting to kind of say that I don't feel like the music that I had previously been a part of, it maybe represented who I am to a T. There's very few songs that I felt like were where I was, but I was so young. So I think what I'm most proud of is being able to to be honest with where I am. You know, when I released The Heart Wants What It Wants, I think that was a real shift for me because it was the first time that I was actually sharing where I was personally. And then I felt like my voice kind of became stronger, and that to me is what I always represent with my fans and my girls. I always want to encourage that your voice is everything, and a lot of people get scared to say what they're feeling, or vulnerability looks like weakness, and none of that is true. I think it makes a woman beautiful and strong, and that's something that I think I really had to learn, and I'm still learning. So if anything, that's something I think has changed, is just my voice and what that means, whether it's actually the voice or what I'm saying, my words.
Gotcha. Now, sometimes just me as a regular person, I think twice about something I'm going to post on social media. Like, and when it comes from my heart, I mean, it could be, if it's something generic, I don't care. But when it's something that I'm talking about my inner feelings or maybe relationship wise, I'm like, oh, I don't know, because, you know, people judge you on it. So when you're putting out songs and it does have something to do with how you feel personally, or maybe something you're going through in a relationship, do you ever question whether you should put it out or not? Or do you say, hey, this is me and I don't care?
You know, I think I spent too much time worrying about what other people have said about me.
Yes!
That I don't have anything left.
How about, that's right, girl. Who cares, right?
I just don't have anything left. I just, if all of my energy goes into the people I love and wanting to make things that make people feel something. So if I make you feel something and that pisses you off, I think that's the goal. I make you feel something.
There we go. Okay, and this is the last question from Lisette. She said she loves your song Bad Liar, and she wants to know what is the last lie, whether it be a white lie or a big lie, that you've told?
I tried to say that I was like planning a trip. And I was saying, like, I'm going to leave, but I was trying to get somebody really cute to tell me to stay. And then I tried to lie, so they just say, stay.
Girl, those, what do they call that? Like reverse psychology stuff, right? Exactly. Selena Gomez has reverse psychology. I like it. There we go. Well, we love that liar. We also, we're rocking that Kygo song, Girl, It Ain't Me. We love that here as well. And, you got to let us know, when are you going to come to Miami? We love Selena Gomez.
I know. I miss it so much. I really do. I want to go so bad. I'll be there soon, I promise. I got a lot of stuff that I'm so grateful that's coming up and coming out, and I'm gonna see everyone soon.
Okay, well, when you come to Power 96. I'll have a piña colada and a nice tan guy outside next to a palm tree waiting for you.
I don't know about that. I'm taken.
Oh, that's right, girl. Let them know. You hear that? Selena Gomez says she's taken. I love it. She's not holding back. Thank you so much for calling, girl.
But I'll come see you.
Okay, Selena. Have a good one, boo.
Thanks, Evie.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.